look, I get it. All right, I get that Kevin Burkhardt is a broadcaster
Oof.
with Kevin Burkhardt is a broadcaster. All right, his check is cut by Rupert Murdoch. All right, I 1000% understand it. But at the Super Bowl, as I minimize this, at the Super Bowl, Kevin Burkhardt made a mention of how you got some brilliant minds up there with a image of Elon Musk and Rupert Murdoch in a press box watching the Super Bowl in Arizona. What was your thought when you saw that, Dave?
I mean, I I thought there you have like two of the great pillars of global white nationalism and reactionary fervor. I mean, meeting together. One, in a t-shirt because he's like the populist libertarian dude.
Right.
One, looking like, Mr. Burns after a very hard weekend. And there they are together chumming it out, but also looking like they have very little to say to each other. So they not only looked revanchist, they looked kind of boring. I mean, if you saw it, like Rupert's like playing with wax paper.
hmm
I don't know. Maybe he thought he was rubbing his own skin. And Elon is just looking off in a sort of disturbed, what have I done with my life kind of a way.
Right. Like, why did I purchase a company for 44 billion when it was worth like 8 on a good day?
Yeah. And then proceed to ruin it.
Yeah, and proceed to totally ruin it. My favorite part was he's wearing a Dogecoin T-shirt.
Yes. Saw that.
Like the failing stock that you tried to prim up as much as possible, and you're still going back to the well to wear that shirt.
I'd call it performance art, but I think it just gives him too much credit.
Do you though?
Do I think it's performance art?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's performance
That's
art
what I
either.
mean. I don't think he's smart enough or, frankly, interesting enough
Hmm.
to
Very
do
much
something
so.
like that. So there it is.
I mean, but to his credit, Burkhart did say, "Look, they write my checks."
Yes.
So he left himself a little bit of wiggle room there instead of just totally kissing the boot. My whole thought was, you know, what you could have said was, here's, Twitter owner Elon Musk and Fox News Corp chairman Rupert Murdoch. When you throw brilliant in, considering these men's business practices, it's where you lose a lot of people. You're also going to lose me, knowing what we know, not even about Murdoch, that's a given, but now what we know about Elon and him not being this boy genius.
Yeah.
Everything we know about him with Tesla, what he's doing with wanting to be called like the founder of Tesla when that's not true, wanting to have allegedly, per the Times, modern day segregation at his Tesla plants, bribing a woman with a horse allegedly. Like there are so many different aspects to him not being brilliant whatsoever.
And just kind of run of the mill gross.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's just like eh. And then also hearing about how he went to the World Cup and just showed up. Like
Yeah.
he didn't have a ticket. He didn't say like, "Hey, I want a box." He just showed up.
As one does when
Right.
they're that entitled.
Very much so. All right, Dave Zirin, I appreciate you. Where can people find your stuff?
Yeah. Check me out on Twitter at Edge of Sports. Hit me up, and I'm happy to talk.
All right, fantastic. Dave, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Be well, Rick.
All right, you too.